runoff. So I hope you support that concept. Thank you.
All right, now we're going to pick specific questions. We're going to start with Jessica.
Great.
The first question, you're running for this seat for a reason.
Louder.
Louder. Can you hear me? No.
We're getting on a trip.
I'm the worst millennial ever.
So Jessica, you're running for this seat for a reason. What compelled you to do so, and what will be your signature issue?
Ooh, that's a great question. Yeah, well, like I said in the opening, Bernie Sanders gave me the kick in the pants when he lost California in June. I thought, how do we continue this political revolution? And I looked at a couple different things. And then I looked at our council member, and I loved that it was a nonpartisan race, and I looked at Mitch, and I saw that how he talked about homelessness was in cleaning up our streets, which I think is a disgrace. We need to be taking care of people. And there are extraordinary organizations here in District 13, like Pat and My Friend's Place, who already know how to take care of our homeless, whether it's through transitional housing or permanent housing, mental health care services, job training. And we need to not only support those organizations with funding and empowerment, but we also have to replicate them. And so that's what initially led me in. And again, the one other thing is that I see all these protests happening, like in North Dakota, no DAPL, the pipeline that's being built. If the governor of North Dakota said, you know what, we're going to protect Native American rights and we're not going to put this pipeline through their land, it would not be built. So we need to stand up for the people who are shouting in the streets.
We'll continue now with Bill in that same question. You're running for the seat for a reason. Again, what compelled you to do so, and what will be your signature issue?
Well, excuse me. I think simply put, the issues all tie into one thing, which is if we're talking affordable housing, if we're talking overdevelopment, if we're talking infrastructure, they're part of the same thing. It's about comprehensive planning, and it's about responsiveness to your constituency. That is the main issue. We have a councilman who has, in an office of 20 staff members, only 4 or 5 are actually connected to the district in which they are supposed to represent those constituents. That's not actually very effective. If you don't really, his chief of staff lives in Culver City and seems to have actually no real concrete knowledge of the place. So the key issue is to be responsive to your constituency and to have a comprehensive plan that includes all these elements. Again, that's affordable housing, which we're losing at about $2,000 a year. Thank you.
Sylvie, same question.
I concur that with what has been said with regards to responsiveness. It's critical. Whatever issue we're dealing with, you need a representative that's going to respond. Personally, I think the crux of my platform has to do with the economic inequality of gentrification, the way that it plays out in housing. And I think that we could develop better planning policies through comprehensive planning reform. Okay. Through comprehensive planning reform and advance anti-displacement policies such as right of return, so that if anytime there's a redevelopment project where people occupy the housing that is on site, those people are reincorporated into that development. And the reason that's important is because people depend on their social network, the schools their children go to, the hospitals they go to. All those things are critical in preserving a community.
I just want to handle something technical. Sorry guys. Where's the other mic? Can we try to get that working again? Is there any way for the moderators? I know it's a technical.
The volume level just makes it so it sends feedback either way.
Oh, we get feedback either way?
This one's either feedback, that one's feedback. Is it loud enough if we talk like this?
No, we'll need mics.
I'm not the theater.
You know, I think because we do have professional speakers, I think let the candidates share the mic and let the moderators just speak louder for the questions.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
So Douglas, you're running for this seat for a reason. What compelled you to do so? What will be your signature issue?
That sounds very formal. I ran for this because I want a debate. I want an opportunity for people to be heard about the concerns they have. Okay, can you hear me now better? Okay, there needs to be a debate. There needs to be outreach. There needs to be an opportunity for the community to have your concerns met. How many people have actually gone down to City Hall to speak on an issue? Okay, so you get what, 1 minute? Did you feel like you were satisfied? Did you think that they listened to you? Not at all. Okay, I've been going down to City Hall for the past 12 years on behalf of my neighborhood. Everything's a done deal. By the time you get there, it's all back room. That has to stop. 99.9% of all the votes are unanimous at City Hall because they have automated, as you probably know, voting machines. They don't press no unless they want no, otherwise it's automatic yes. That has to stop too. There's nothing right at City Hall, it's all wrong. Someone has to change things, and I think we have an opportunity to do that finally. Thank you.
I had no intention of running for public office. I supported Mitch O'Farrell his first run, campaigned for him, put money out of my own pocket because I believed he was the best candidate then. Today, I stand before you because my neighbor, 2 houses removed, nearly lost her life on the LA River, on the bike path that came in, neglecting the pedestrian use therein, the historical pedestrian use. She ended up in ICU, bone flap removed. Months of recovery and her life would never be the same. And that kept me up at night. I have 8 to 10 streets in the Legion Valley with no street lights. We have a failed infrastructure. I met with Mitch early in his tenure as our council member, and I specifically said to him, I wanted to see these improvements in our community. None of that has happened, and we almost lost a life in my community. For those reasons, I'm running to be your representative.
Okay, so you guys get 2 minutes.